So there are at least 3 Omicron cases right here in Washington. The health department released those details over the weekend. And today, King 5 got an exclusive look at the lab that's tasked with studying Omicron cases.
The Seattle lab is just one of a few in the entire nation and will help discover how vaccines work against the new variant. King 5's Glenn Farley joins us live after talking with researchers today. Glenn.
Well, Mark, this lab is a very special and a very restrictive place, but we're going to show you what we can show you. And those 3 cases from 3 individuals here in Washington, each from King, Pierce, and Snohomish County, well, those samples are now here being studied. It was Saturday when the UW Medicine's virology lab in Seattle sent word that they found not 1 but 3 positive cases of the Omicron variant in Washington. The 3 cases found in 3 patients from 3 different counties in the state. But it's a sample. Now what to do with it? It needs to be studied, so it comes here to a level 3 lab that we can't go inside. But we can see a little bit of what goes on here. The scientists inside the lab are suited up to work with dangerous viruses. Bottom line, to study the virus, they need to grow it.
We brought him over here and put him in the biocontainment lab.
Michael Gale is the UW Medical School's co-director for emerging and infectious diseases.
The first thing that we need to know, and the first experiments we're going to do to address this, is do current antibodies produced from vaccination protect against Omicron, and ask if antibodies from people who have been vaccinated can actually neutralize the virus in culture. And if it can, then it gives us hope that we have vaccine protection against Omicron.
Now, these viruses can be handled different ways. We've been here before. We talked to Marion Pepper last week. She was saying they can actually take the spike protein off of these viruses after they're grown and attaching them onto a safer neutral virus, put those into another lab and test those spike proteins against even the blood from patients who have not had a vaccine but have had prior exposure to COVID-19 and see how well they do. So there's a whole spectrum of vaccinations. Also, this lab is in direct contact with scientists in South Africa, of course, who were the first to discover the Omicron variant. Live in South Lake Union, Seattle, Glenn Farley, King 5 News.
Glenn, thank you.